Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, but back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he—
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do—
Where is the—
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the rest— Don't talk to Paimon like that!
Aha, you made it. As promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of—
So, where is he?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times, and we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends.
What can—
It is an honor to meet you. I have—
Discretion? Shadow?
Indeed.
Ah!
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired The Fatui calls many such people friends. But they are still... I shouldn't say too much.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been...
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is... The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask...
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be... If we are agreed, come with me.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out you can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti... Indeed, the weight of 3,000... Organizing the rite of parting should prove Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations. Defended by Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child...
What would Child get out of...
I neither know nor do I wish to know, as far as I am concerned. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you could...
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations...
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows?
Betting? No.
Noctilucous Jade, of Radiant Grade.
Radiant Grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that one...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! That one did... Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora?
If one must always consider Mora before acting...
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money.
No need to waver. Even when I am evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by...
Whoa! To think it's that
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that the patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just... We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn...
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to... Not buying? How about this? I can take a small sample of all three.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and...
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are all...
Oh, you flattered me, but if I'd taken off even a bit...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous...
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot. Now, let's pack those samples up and...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
You're in for a little shock. Come on. No, my sword! Let me read you a verse.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protect. We're ready to go. Paimon will help use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better. ready. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Helitrolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Let it rain! That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More Helitrolls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
You're in for a little shock.
Get him!
Propagate! Spring forth!
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little.
No escape! Ow! That's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? There was so much shiny... than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them?
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Think of it. Exactly.
No problem. If you have your eye on this,
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell.
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give it...
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now.
I'm sure Rex left...
In the safe hands of the Liu Achising.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental?
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do as I thought. I didn't.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't... That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Eugene Ter...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must.
What should I put in my letter? Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items.
Yeah. While the Millilith stands guard.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have That's right. The Liu Chising have
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime? Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, also Rex...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they... These things are for the authorities in Eugene Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the Mora that flows throughout the...
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything. But why do you know this, Mr...
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Chising, it is as perhaps each has their motives. In Liu, where the god of contracts reigns, only contract... Well then, we should go and
Perfumes? Where'll we get...
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly... Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however...
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on how...
We shall not speak of the details right now.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers?
Silk flowers? We certainly did.
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
My goodness, this gentleman is. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, by contrast. This variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage on silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical change.
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too.
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is. But this silk flower purchase is not an. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,000. Now that's settled.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but since these flowers will be used to glorify our.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my ware.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves.
Thank you, boss. I think I.
Our skins? You were the one who.
Please, it's the least.
So, now that we've got the flower.
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately.
Talk about first.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for.
I will wait for you near the statue of the 7.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the adventure. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right? Lan, we need to ask.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. So.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is. Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a.
No, they were from a Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remember. Thanks, Lan. See.
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid.
That's the worst.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone
Yang Air? Oh!
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter.
Great! This is just the intel we need.
Well, hello.
What? How did you know we were...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the...
Snooping around? Why are you making it up?
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. 3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to it.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "Oh, cherry tree," but
That went over Paimon's head.
in short, I'm happy. So, where is a good place for making sweets? Where is that? Mondstadt? Somewhere closer to home will do. I've had a word with Chef. Are you ready to please?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my... Well, I'm setting up.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
This water will do. Now, I need you to extract. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm. So now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent. Ooh, you're a Now take these and try it out on your own. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the
Try something new at the London restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Wow, this is some The essence is placed into water, and you must take care to control the heat during this process if the temperature goes too high. So please focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence. All 3 perfumes are ready, and a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually you're cuter than people give you credit for. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent. All clear? Don't get them mixed up. Good. Be sure to... I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously. Come and...
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while. Mr. Did we take too long? You were just staring.
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this...
Well, how can a person compete?
That is true.
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss, this is the second kind. It's... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis...
Perhaps Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. We only got... Let's hope...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our...
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the...
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madam Ping is the guard...
Sure, but aren't you going to come...
I have certain reasons why I cannot...
Man, why has he gotta be so...
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it...
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that if they heard beautiful sounds like... But if they heard too much wild
So that means these flowers feel what's happening?
Yes. The rumors of Rex Lap. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say this harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. That old trinket. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his... He saw me gazing at it often, but he told me then that if someone should... It has been many years, and still, though, I can't... These old bones are...
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back and...
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live here?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work? Hey, that's... And even if it was...
Oh, youngsters. Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
in for a little shock.
Propagate!
Come a little closer. Come a little
Scatter!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Scatter!
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Propagate!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Scatter!
Rain outlines your fate.
No, my sword!
Propagate!
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? That she's an adeptus. Like, don't they all live in Jillian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Scatter!
Let it rain.
Scatter! Scatter!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Surrender and be gentle. Hup, come a little closer.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone's as to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor. But no matter what, we have always preferred to cry, "Catch the murderer" at the top of one's lungs. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps So, why would I be unwilling to lend you?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return what—
Oh, let you keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the person that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will! Thanks, Granny!
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell...
That's suspicious. But if you don't... Oh, yes, that old granny. If you have the time, you can come over for...
That tone does not suit you. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine...
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we...
Ooh, Paimon loves kites!
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. I will explain it to you. But our next course of...
Oh, sure.
Protect you and fortune find you.
Ah, sir, you're here.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. Well, this is Mr. Zhang Li from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things. Finely crafted toys are well loved. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and...
Indeed. These are decorations used in the...
I took the liberty of coloring outside the line. As for the kite that honors the Drio archive... Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the... Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I see Mr. Zhang Li's the same as ever. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the... Or perhaps, you could say...
How has he not died of hunger?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next...
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Oh there. Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Hiring help? Sure.
Adventure. Venture.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer.
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Should I save this money? Adventurer, best think you can last a round against me?
A full day of odd jobs at you...
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but...
Hey, that's a good price.
Oh, help? So what's the job?
Let me see. We are
No problem.
That'll be 20,000 more.
Done.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up the money? How about this? Let's make a trade. Get me a single Chinxin flower, and I'll consider that.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the good? Hey, that's pretty good. With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pass.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash?
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Well, how does this sound?
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. Just what is this about? The atmosphere...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo-Boo. Is everything...
Everything is fine. I was just in... Now, if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy. The reception is... Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about... Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the cat. Joke's on you. Paimon. Anyway, there's something weird. It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by...
Something like this would be
Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only...
I'm afraid that she's probably right. Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And my dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors for...
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer...
Go to Mount Tianheng. Find the Guizhong Ballista.
I don't believe so. It's a kind of crossbow turret. Located in Tianheng Pass. It was designed to automatically...
Mr. Zhang Li, really?
Apparently not quite.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal.
Did you want to ask...
No. Just that the Coco Goat, what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it?
Very well then. Let's start.
What? It's huge! Paimon can but how do you operate this thing? Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti can trap.
So what are we gonna do? Quick!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored.
So, what you're...
I have a smattering. With the parts in hand, I could at least...
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
A reward on the road.
Propagate!
A reward on the road.
These... One moment. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista...
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there... more no...
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to...
Not a turret. A Guizhong Ballista. Oh...
Ha! Are you blind or something? This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasure. Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our lives to disarm it. The next thing you'll be repaired...
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy. It is not we who need rep...
Germinate! Scatter!
No one escapes my sights! That's cheating!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Should replace my hammer. Another test.
Scatter!
That tingle? Fry! I got careless. Fry!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse.
Fry!
Propagate!
I'll race you there. Get him. No escape.
Come a little closer.
No, my sword.
That tingle? That tingle? Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh no, I'm gonna ruin my gloves.
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little...
Propagate! Dodge this! You're open!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Scatter! You're open!
Hey! Let it rain.
Germinate! Propagate! Yeah!
These lowlifes didn't...
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh, yeah, that! So we've got the...
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant... What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus...
Which means... A Paimon wouldn't go there.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains.
Good idea. We did our best.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel...
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So... I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. Ah, here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared...
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know...
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this...
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life.
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's not a sorry state of affairs. This little... Ah! The medicine... The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mis...
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really.
Do you sell everlasting incense in this finest...
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we...
Whew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now.
3 million. And...
It's a crazy number! We'd never be able to make that much mora!
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this...
Cocoa goat! Cocoa goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness.
Hey, less laughter!
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child. One of the... If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with spectac...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut...
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child.
That's like 0 difference from...
2,990,000. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute... So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the...
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liu saying goes, the...
Well, as it stands...
Whew, final...
Well, traveler, have you gained... Odd? Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so... To treat you to a meal. Yes, don't worry. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice.
If it is to your liking, dear customers.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to...
As you all know, high above the land, what does it mean to have all-seeing eye? Imagine. The weather is... Behold! The glory... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely...
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate... Huh. Paimon one...
At last I have found you. You who were...
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith. Nor am I... However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary...
Ningguang sent you? We were literally...
My apologies, you who have returned from Jiayuan Karst. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber. Together we shall snip every one of these...
With that, the emissary who called herself... But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever...
An invitation to visit the... You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting.